All right, guys. Last episode, we left you on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And I said, I want you guys to think about and ponder the one or few people whose success surprised you. Now, I don't want you to be a hater, or you can if you want to.
It's going to be some hate.
There's going to be some hate.
Yeah.
Kendrick made hating fly.
He did.
So if you're hating, that's cool, but I'll speak personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I thought of this topic, I was like, I had a few people in mind.
Okay.
And not that I thought that any of these people were incapable or just not knowledgeable of taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
It's just at the time, I couldn't see it.
It just like, no way.
Couldn't buy me.
Wasn't on your bingo card.
Couldn't sell me.
Okay.
Number one.
Hit me.
21 Savage.
Mm.
Do we remember 21 Savage?
He cleaned up a lot.
Come on. It's a knife.
It's a knife. Yeah.
Do we remember 21 Savage?
Yeah, when he first came on the scene, I was very afraid of that man.
I'm
Afraid?
like, dog, I'm like, look at this dog from Atlanta, the trenches of Atlanta.
You could tell it was from the bottoms of Atlanta.
You could tell. He was on that Vlad couch like, it ain't a crow, it's a knife.
It's a knife.
And again, I fuck with trap music.
Yeah.
I fuck with all that. Yeah, what's up?
Ain't he from London?
Well, we later found out that
found out.
But
Okay.
at the time, we didn't know nothing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just thought he was from one of the zones in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I'm super impressed, and I got to give 21 Savage his flowers in terms of lyricism, image,
Yep.
how he speaks now.
Yeah, I was about to say his cadence.
His cadence, he has completely surprised me with success.
Yep.
That's not me being a hater. I'm just really success because at the time I could never see it for him.
No, that's a fact.
Not when he was double cupped up with all the money on the Vlad couch talking about it's a knife. Real
Yeah,
talk, that's hard.
That's true.
For real. And I don't want you guys to box this into just rappers. Even if I use rappers today, I have one other option and I'll bring it to you guys.
Yep.
But you guys could use whoever.
Yeah.
My second person, Chief Keef.
Oh, Sosa.
Sosa,
Yeah.
Chief Keef is one of the few people from the latter 2010s who was able to get out of Chicago.
That's the main part. Because
Number
everybody from that Chicago class,
Think about it now.
I thought Dirk made it, but
Then we saw what happened, right?
which I hate to see.
I hate to say it. G Herbo kind of got out of there, right?
Yeah, he
to
did.
To an extent.
Yeah, but he's doing pretty well.
Yeah, it looks like he half in, half out sometimes.
Yeah, because he had a little situation pop up.
He did have a little situation or two
Yeah.
pop out.
Yeah.
You know, scammed or some shit
But-
allegedly.
But Sosa kind of just,
What?
he got out the way.
Sosa got out the way, figured out a way to make money.
Yep.
I think he became like a really big gamer.
Yo, and he's still not 30.
And he's still not 30 yet at the
He's
time
been
of this
in his
recording.
20s for 20 years, yo.
Think about that.
How old is he now?
I think he's like
He might
29.
be 29 now.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
definitely not 30.
Right on the cusp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was another reason why I didn't think I would see longevity from him.
Right.
When we was introduced to him, he was around 16 years old.
Yes.
And it was, these bitches love Sosa.
Yeah, it was totally different.
Again, I love that type of music. It was a hit at the time.
Yeah.
But if you would have asked me at that time, what do I see his career going? I would have been like, probably one and done.
Yeah.
He's been able to still, even if he doesn't have the multitude of hits that he came into the game with, he's still floating. He is still alive. He's still sought
And
after.
he's like a cultural figure at this point.
Yes,
Like,
most importantly, yes.
everybody respects Sosa. He
Absolutely.
can go anywhere and just like, yo, that's Sosa.
I agree.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
For me, I got kind of my first answer. I got two answers. My first one is kind of like the reverse.
Okay.
Kind of someone who started off successful. They actually started off in the limelight, and now I kind of see them around, and I'm wondering, like, dang, like, what else is
What happened?
like? Yeah, like, are you gonna kind of still be around the same, or are you gonna develop into something that's similar to what we once knew you as initially?
I like the flip.
Tariq St. Patrick, Michael Rainey Jr.
Really?
Yeah. My first introduction to
I see
him
what
was
you're saying.
Power, and everybody knows how great Power was.
Good show.
And
You
him
never
being
saw
on it.
Power.
You never.
I never changed a tire. I've never saw Power.
Y'all about to fight now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all about to fight now.
Yeah.
Look, you.
I'm here to piss you off.
Yo, Pierre,
Wait.
Pierre, calm down.
What?
Hey, look,
Not one episode.
I done started P up.
Yeah.
Not one.
Why not?
It's one of them shows that causes that reaction. You know, I watched
Yeah.
Game of Thrones just because people kept giving me that reaction when I said I never seen
Those
Game
are
of
actually
Thrones.
one of
I've
those
never
shows.
watched
as well.
Game of Thrones.
What? Oh my God.
It's terrible.
It's ass
Now slow down now. I
Nah,
wouldn't say
you
all of
wild.
that.
to me.
It starts slow. How far you
Anything
got?
medieval like that, I haven't watched. I've watched
You didn't watch
like
that?
10 seconds of the first episode.
Oh yeah.
Then
yeah.
Pierre,
Yeah,
you
that
wasn't
was-
gonna get nothing
yeah,
from
that
10
was
seconds.
ass.
It threw me
Yeah.
off because anything medieval, I'm like, the only medieval thing I've watched was Braveheart.
And that was a mistake.
Nah, it was fire. Braveheart was fire.
Yeah, it was cool. But what if I told you Game of Thrones is better?
I can't see it. I can't give it the light of day.
The Wire, The Sopranos. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Michael Rainey.
Yeah, Michael Rainey.
Damn, you gotta watch it, bro.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna try to convince you.
Yeah.
Every day
I might just send you clips.
Yeah, I know.
Certainly random clips of power.
Like you know what's going on.
So,
Nah, he gonna find out. Yeah, I'll just kind of, now that Power's a thing, and it's here.
Yeah.
And it's kind of still around.
It's a universe now.
Yeah.
With Power universe.
With different versions of it.
Yeah.
And storylines. I just kind of wonder, I wonder what's going on now for him. I would like to see him in more roles similar to Power, but also, that aren't similar, just so he could take on different forms. Because after all, he is a good actor to me. And the person that I'm actually surprised is successful. That was the question, right?
Yeah. Who's successful?
How far they got? Yeah.
Yep, how far they got.
Yeah.
Academics.
Mm.
Yeah, because I remember watching him on Everyday Struggle, and seeing kind of what he was like on YouTube before all that, and after the Everyday Struggle was dismembered. It's kind of surprising to see how he is now, and I know he had the whole
he had a situation.
Yeah, he had a situation where he was speaking to minors and saying some wild shit.
Yeah,
he apologized, but that was still wild.
That was wild.
Very, very, very wild. Very off.
Mm-hmm. There was literally no reason for that.
Yeah.
Zero.
Not at all.
He should have known.
COE has.
And
nothing.
I like that content. I watch that all the time.
Nothing wrong with the content.
Yeah, it's just
how he berates women or he's disrespectful. Not my bag, but the content is the content.
And a lot of the stuff you got to eat the meat, spit out the bones too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take in and don't digest everything, but take in what you feel is important, and then just everything else, just let it fall to the wayside. But to see him kind of like where he is now and the notoriety, knowing and seeing where he's come from, to me is surprising.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's probably one of the first batch of streamers that's more in the news sense. And I guess for me, what keeps me coming back to him is he's informative. He's tied to different entities, but he's not he's a free thinker in a sense.
Unless it's for Drake.
Unless it's for Drake, you're right. he's calmed down a little bit more, but it's still 100% biased there.
Right.
But I just like that. For instance, perfect example, when the whole not the Diddy us out, no Diddy, but whenever the whole Diddy thing initially happened, no one else was talking about it except for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember
Sometimes
that.
he's very unfiltered. He's not afraid to, because some people platforms played it safe based on their relation, or they just didn't people feel like Puff still got a lot of power, whether he's locked up or not.
Yeah.
Act just threw it out there.
Just went for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of me saying he's not really bound by anything necessarily, that makes me a little bit more attuned to what he has to say when it comes to certain things. So it's surprising to see his success now.
I can agree to that. When he was doing War of Chicago, what was it? War of Chirac, when he was covering the beefs that was going on in the trenches in the hood.
That was a big thing too.
Man, I didn't think he was gonna make it past that shit. I'm like, you talking about some real gangsters right now, my boy.
Right, you gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful. Yeah. What's up, Pierre?
I got two. I'm gonna go Nick Cannon. When I first saw Nick Cannon come on the scene, I think Nick Cannon is a brilliant, genius businessman.
What do you think was the first time you saw Nick on the scene?
Probably Drumline.
What was that? The
very young. Just young Nick Cannon. Obviously he has some rap songs, and they were fun rap songs, right? Maybe a Gigolo or something like that, and Drumline. But I thought he would cap out at just one of those kind of gimmicky, you know what I'm saying? He's in the MTV movie. He's got a couple raps and then that's it. But he's hosting, what is it, America's Got Talent or one of those shows?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Always hosting something very important. To see what he did with Wildin' Out, making it a household name, full ownership. He's very big in ownership.
The creativity behind it.
Yeah, and he's also somebody that pulled other people up. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like Carlos.
We see all of those people that go on Wildin' Out, even a lot of the battle rappers that are on there now that just started out maybe on Smack DVD to being on MTV, on tour.
Consequence in them.
Conceited.
Hitman Holla.
Hitman Holla.
I think Clips.
I'm sorry, I said Consequence. I meant Conceited. Yes.
Yep. So Nick, to me, is
95
just
South guys.
95 South guys, his business acumen and just the way he started. To me, I don't know how y'all perceive Nick, but I didn't see him as this. He's like a mogul.
It's all right, man. You thought he was corny.
I did.
Say it. It's all right. I know you wanted to say it,
but Nick turned it around.
Yeah.
I mean, he still might have some corniness
for
in
sure,
him, but
just rich and corny now.
I rock with Nick.
Yeah,
you know
I rock with Nick too.
Yeah, I like Nick a lot. And then the second one I got,
it's a good one,
and this should be like a blueprint for a lot of people, but Cardi B.
Really? Oh, okay.
Cardi B, first of all, she started as a stripper.
Yeah.
Right? We look at Cardi now and it's like, of course Cardi is like, duh, like that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
She's a superstar.
Yeah.
Like literally. She's in that top tier of
That's her.
Women and forget hip-hop, just in front-facing women in media.
Yeah.
One of 3 women to win the Rap Grammy of the year.
Exactly. She's in that rare air to think about. She started as a stripper. Right. And if that wasn't enough, she went on Love and Hip Hop. And how many times have we seen people go on Love and Hip Hop? How many Love and Hip Hop rappers are there?
A lot.
It seems like everybody that goes on that show also raps a little bit, right?
Yeah. Or is a producer.
Or they do something that they're trying to make it, right?
Well,
and it's just
Love and Hip Hop.
Right. So it's like you don't really see anybody pop off to the magnitude that Cardi B did.
Yeah.
So going from the strip club to like, all right, I'm on TV, I'm on VH1, I'm doing Love and Hip Hop. To just being like this megastar, I could see Cardi hosting the Grammys or the Oscars or something like that. Like,
I could see it.
She's in that realm. So just to see her start as a stripper and then go to one of the best female rappers, she kills all the features that she does.
Yeah.
And then that crossover appeal as well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
It's crazy you say that because I was an avid watcher of Love and Hip Hop. Mainly Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop New York. Miami, I wasn't really like.
Oh, when Jim Jones and them was on there?
Yeah.
Facts.
Erica Mena.
Oh, yeah.
Yandy, Mendices, everybody.
Yeah.
When I think of Love and Hip Hop now, or not even now, just kind of during her success, during Cardi's success, I would say to myself, wow, like did they know they had Cardi on there? Because I think at one point, I might be wrong, but Rich Dollaz he wasn't managing her.
DJ Self.
DJ Self.
I was going to just talk about that to go.
The Gwennin' God.
The Gwennin' God. Keep it Gwennin'.
Yeah, shout out to Self.
Shout out to Self.
Like in my mind, it's like, I wonder kind of like, did DJ Self know that he had like that there?
Not to this magnitude. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the reasons why I picked it, because the magnitude that she hit is just like, you can't even, I don't even think somebody has that much belief in self to think that she got to where she's at.
Because I think
pun intended.
Facts, yeah.
Because I don't think DJ Self had that amount of belief in her. Yeah. And if I'm him, I'm sick to my stomach. And my tummy.
Did he fumble it?
Yes.
Yeah, he fumbled.
Like what?
He signed her originally. He was the first one to have Cardi B in the pocket.
And then like what happened?
Well, they got on the Love and Hip Hop, and I guess things didn't transpire. I think she knew in her head that she would be a bigger star.
Yeah.
But maybe Self couldn't see it at that time.
Yeah, she just blew.
She blew. She's out of it.
Yeah, so those are my two. But I thought those were all good choices. For sure. Because it just shows different forms of trajectory. Like even Ack started he's still in his basement, but
you know,
bigger basement.
Yeah. A million out the basement is impressive, yo. A million out the basement is impressive.
No, that's a fact. Yeah. That's good. I wanted to ask you guys because we might do a little bit of comparisons today.
Okay.
The Weeknd put out an album not too long ago. Hurry Up Tomorrow. It was received pretty well.
Y'all sat with it? Y'all like it?
Yeah, no, I sat with it. I liked it. Q, I'll say this out the gate.
Yeah.
I've already written off R&B music from The Weeknd.
Okay.
It's over?
Like not happening?
Yeah, like you might get it on the feature.
Okay.
You might get it on someone else's project where they want him to come in and do it. But to get a R&B based album or centric album.
What would you consider this like? What genre would you say this is?
I think they listed it underneath R&B, but this is somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
You got to get the balance of pop records, but you also get some soul samples chopped up on some of the beats, right? Yeah. It's a good mixture as opposed to before where it just be happy-go-lucky pop beats throughout the entire project.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could see him or like I'm trying to hear it. Can he sing R&B?
Yeah, I mean he has.
Yeah, he has.
Like pure art, like what we know R&B as.
It depends on what you define it as.
R&B.
Because we were introduced.
Not like he ain't gonna do like Luther Vandross.
I mean, not that old school, but more like
Didn't he flip? I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I think he did. You hit a little note.
Good looking, twin.
Nah, you sick, man.
Yeah, good luck, twin.
You knew what you was doing.
I got excited.
Yeah, he floated it out there to see if anybody catch it.
Yeah, had to fill it out.
Sick, dog.
But yeah, he flipped that. I think that was on Metro's album, Heroes and Villains.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I do remember that.
Yeah, but he flipped that. He did well. But P, if you remember, not to cut you off, we were introduced to him with House of Balloons.
That's where I was going with it. House of Balloons, like loft music, stuff like that.
And it was R&B centric, but it still felt a bit.
It was a little dark R&B.
Dark, yeah. Like Art of World
it's not
R&B.
Classical R&B. It's a little more moody.
Even with this album, because I think initially it did like 430 units.
First week.
Yeah,
he came 438.
Yeah, he did really well.
They pressed that button.
Yeah, they pressed it.
They stomped that shit.
It's almost like I think it should be alt R&B.
Like
alternative R&B?
Yeah.
It's tough because isn't alternative it's truly derived from alternative rock?
I would classify,
And correct us in the comments if we're wrong or not. I'll do some additional information, but I'm with you though.
Because he has notes of like EDM and then he has notes of like pop.
It feels like a subgenre within R&B.
It's definitely,
it's
definitely a subgenre.
I agree. He definitely created it.
He's in his own lane. I think that's why he did well.
He did.
He does well, actually.
Yeah, and they show up for him all the time.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, what's up?
Speaking of fumbling.
Yeah.
Why couldn't Drake just get the business right?
The business right between
like
the
OVO
Weeknd?
XO?
Yeah. Especially with the Weeknd.
Q.
I would have liked to seen them get it right, but I don't even think it was completely Drake's fault. I'm pretty sure there's more facts behind it, but I think it was just more so the Weeknd realizing like, why am I going to be under this dude and I have the potential to be bigger than Drake? You know what I'm saying? So I think it was more that thing where you just kind of look and we had that topic up here, artists signing to other artists and being signed to somebody that's signed to somebody. I think the Weeknd saw his talent, and honestly, I think if the Weeknd would have fully signed to Drake, he might be Party Next Door.
You are talking right now. Now, you can feel indifferent about Q's last statement.
Or the slew of others.
Yeah.
We're not saying that Party Next Door is unsuccessful.
Nah, I love Party's music, but Weeknd is going to be on a stadium tour.
I was about to say selling out stadiums and arenas, right?
That's different. His star is just shining way, way brighter. And
done the Super Bowl.
And I think you can shine brighter when you're not under a big, big star. Like Drake is a huge star, so it's kind of hard to shine as bright as that. Now it's kind of like, and they're kind of beefing or whatever. They always had a weird relationship. Sometimes they friends, like Drake is calling him Michael Jackson, and then it's just like, nah, we don't fuck with each other. But
and not for nothing, they're from the same city.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm sure they may be internally battling each other like, who's going to be the biggest out the city?
Yeah.
Right?
Would you consider him bigger than Drake?
It depends on who you're asking. Me? No.
What about you, Q?
No.
But
he's a worthy contender.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's a very worthy contender. Like when he drops, you gotta like the Weeknd is dropping.
Yeah, he's dropping. You're gonna have to deal with that.
There's gonna be some noise, yeah. And I like I would say I like Weeknd's visuals a little bit more, like the way he puts everything together. Remember, I forget what album it was, but he was just kind of he stayed
in the red suit.
He stayed in character for like a year.
He just wouldn't stop in that red suit. That damn red suit.
So I like when people kind of dress up their artistry and their work and really have a theme with it. Sometimes I think Drake lacks with that. The music is so good, he'll just put out the music, but there's not like a real theme or like real strategy behind it. It's just like, there it is.
I can't help but to think about Frank Ocean as we're discussing The Weeknd.
That's another great name to bring up.
Solely because they came up around the same time.
They did.
Latter 2000s, the impact that they made, the fan bases that they curated over time. And I wish I could have seen Frank Ocean consistently release music to see how The Weeknd versus Frank Ocean could
pair up with them.
Yeah, where it would pair up with him, right?
Sounds that they would make.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Like, you mean like if they were to collaborate on something?
I think Frank Ocean would have had the chance to be bigger than The Weeknd. Think about it, right? We just talked about how.
Okay, you're not talking about like them coming together.
No, not them coming together. This is more competition.
Just kind of going head to head.
Okay. Yeah, sort of like a head-to-head thing.
Gotcha.
We just spoke about how we would have loved to potentially receive some sort of traditional R&B music from The Weeknd. I'm not saying Frank Ocean is completely traditional, but he dabbles his foot into that type of music.
Not for sure.
You know what I mean? And I think he does a better job of creating more R&B centric music, right?
Yeah.
The Weeknd makes crazy pop hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But Frank Ocean, when he really want to get into his bag,
really get in that bag.
when he really want to get into that bag, he get into it.
And he has a very strong following.
Yeah.
Like, people will argue you into the ground about Frank Ocean. He's just one of those people. So like you said, if he was to release more consistently, I can see him selling out a stadium or doing an arena tour like Weeknd is doing or is about to do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if the consistency is there.
You know what this makes me think about? When you're too artistic as an artist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. One person comes to mind as you say that.
Too artistic and like overthinking the work.
Because we love your talent and we love what you can provide for us and show us.
Yeah.
But if you keep it all to yourself because of the constant overthinking or the constant artistic, oh, you guys don't see what I'm doing until I'm ready, it just gets old to the general public.
It's too much mystique.
It's too much mystique.
Like, you're too mysterious.
To the point where it's like, yo, who are you? Like, and then like, all right, we don't care.
Yeah, you got to balance it good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to balance it good.
Pierre, who was the two people that came to mind when I said that?
I was more so thinking of like too artsy.
Yeah.
Pharrell and Kanye.
Yeah, but they both put their work out there often though. Yeah. Like, Frank is super artsy, but he's holding whatever he's creating. Like, we don't see what he's creating.
It's become a hindrance.
Like, Kanye will just put some stuff out. If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Well, yeah. Artistry-wise, yeah. I was more so thinking of like just pure art.
Yeah. They're both very artsy though.
Yeah.
But I think the problem with Frank is just like, he's super artsy, but then he's also overthinking the art. Like, we don't have anything from Frank in how long.
See what happened when you ride your bike too much?
That's what it was.
You see?
Nah, Cole does it.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah,
you right.
You do.
Yeah,
I think it's just him.
It's just him, right? Yeah. See, he too artsy. He's too in his own head.
Yeah,
get out of there.
Like I mentioned previously in like a few episodes ago, you know, paralysis by analysis.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, paralysis by analysis.
We should have at least 4 Frank Ocean albums by now.
Yeah, but didn't they say there was something going on with his record like his label situation?
He got out of that.
He got out of that.
Yeah,
right?
Remember that was the whole ploy he did where he released a visual album on Apple Music.
I remember that,
which got him out of his contract.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool. You got out of that,
but he's still not dropping.
You're still not fucking dropping.
Got you.
We should have at least 4 to 5 bodies of work from Frank Ocean that we could actually speak to. Because now all we really talking about is Channel Orange and Blonde.
Yeah. So I wasn't really a big Blonde.
Blonde grew on me.
You like it?
It grew on me. I ain't gonna lie. What you saying, P?
Okay. So if Frank owes us albums, then Rihanna owes us albums.
Does she though? Rihanna put out.
I would think, right? If that's the right,
but she put out a good amount of music before she became a billionaire on us.
How many albums has Rihanna
have? Yeah. I could check for you real quick, but I know she's put over 5 out, which is way more than Frank Ocean.
And I think what me and A is saying about Frank is there was more potential there to be reached.
Yeah,
like I think Rihanna she's at that level already.
Reached it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
we're sitting here questioning like, could Frank Ocean be as big as The Weeknd at some point, or would have gotten to that point? Like when you say Rihanna, it's like you can still put her in the sentence with all the other heavy hitters up top.
Exactly.
It's like Frank is just like, well, maybe if you did a little bit more, maybe we could put you in those conversations. But I don't know if we can
see what I'm saying now?
Yeah, like he kind of pulled back before reaching his peak. He wasn't even in his prime. It's like, dog.
Like not enough sample size.
Yeah, you led the league in scoring for 2 years, and then where you at?
And then you just stopped hooping? You just stopped hooping.
Yeah, it's
you
crazy.
just never suited up again.
Yeah.
I'm at his discography now in the DSPs. 2012, the first project. 2016 came Blonde. Yeah. We're currently in 2025
He dropped in 2012 and 2016?
Those are the only times he dropped.
Dang.
Yeah.
So there was 4 years between those 2 projects. But since then, it's been an elongated period of time. I think he's due soon.
He's very, very much so.
Is he still a musician?
No, I think that's all he does. I think that's all he does, bro. I think he's one of those artists that goes into the studio, locks himself in there,
hoarding mad music,
and just hoards mad fucking music, bro. No bullshit.
His next album gonna have 68 songs.
Yo, he did one of those before. It was called the Lonnie LeBro tape or something.
I'll be checking out on them joints. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Only person for me that could put out mad songs on an album that's fire is Chris Brown.
His joints, I check out too.
That's my man though.
You check out.
I come back though. I come back.
No, I love Chris. He's my favorite R&B artist. But Indigo is tough.
Indigo is great.
It don't matter who it is. It's like after like 18 to 20. Like even Weeknd's new album, I think it's 22.
It's a lot of songs in there.
Yeah, I like it though, but it's my attention span. It's not even their fault. It's just like
I don't like
too long.
I don't like that. The world is changing our attention span, and it's also changing how we're digesting music.
Yeah,
y'all know I love music, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest though. There's times now where artists who I'm fans of, if the album is longer than 10 songs, I don't get to the bottom half sometimes.
So
I'm embarrassed to say that.
Well, having to break that joint up into two,
exactly. Because I do revisit it, and I go, oh wow, like I never finished these last 3 or 4 songs.
And sometimes that's where the slap is hot.
It'd be the hot one right there.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing it's not that they're changing. I'm the one that's changing.
Yep.
I'm consuming all these new vices, forms of entertainment, and now it's making me change how I digest music.
And you're busy too.
Yeah, then you be busy on top of shit. Yeah. But still though, music used to be like a complete
or
getaway.
there's other projects that you want to listen to.
Yes.
Right? So it's like, I don't know who dropped at the same time as The Weeknd, but there's another project out at that same time. It's like, damn, I want to listen to this album and that album. Y'all both can't give me 22 songs.
Oh my God. We just hit a great topic. This is my current problem. Yeah. Y'all know I do a new music list every Friday.
Absolutely.
At Ball Till We Fall, if you don't know, Instagram and on Twitter.
Yes.
Check it out.
And I think that's my biggest problem. I feel like I'm living week to week when it comes to music.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Let's say an album comes out this week that I really love. I'm going to play it for the entirety of the week.
Oh, okay.
By the time next week comes and there were 10 new projects, 30 new singles, now I'm on to that batch.
Okay.
And then I forget about the albums that I really love
that came out the week
from the weeks previous. Yeah, and it's like I'm living week to week, paycheck to paycheck with music.
Like you can't even you can't even like really rock out to what you like.
Because my attention
and I feel like some of those loosies, like for me, I be losing some of them joints.
Yes.
Like I forgot, like for example, Gunna dropped a song called Goddamn.
Yeah.
And I forgot about it. Like I played it when like that first week, right? And then other songs come that next week. And if it's not in your like algorithm or if you didn't save it a certain, like it's just it's gone.
It's gone, bro. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Like I'm listening to too much new music.
Too much, right?
Where it's making me forget the music I actually love. This is my real big issue. I think I've mentioned this to you, Pierre, when we shoot Need to Know Pod. I'm forgetting the song titles and shit now.
Facts.
You never used to do that?
No.
You would always just remember them like that?
Yes. I'm talking like older albums, like Michael Jackson projects, older Ja Rule albums, like just project that I really was fans of.
Yeah.
I'll know how it sounds, but I cannot think of the title no more because of so many song titles that I'm digesting these days.
Well, welcome to life, Unc.
Damn,
Unked them.
That's crazy.
Put that Unc crown on him.
Because Alex, you know, so you too a little bit. You guys are music jukeboxes.
Yeah, Q likes music a lot.
Him to forget.
I know.
Titles?
Yeah, if A forget, I'm definitely forgetting. Yeah,
we cooked. If I forget,
nah, ain't we? It's you.
Oh shit! I'm gonna do better for
cooked them by himself.
Uncle A.
No, I am Uncle A. I ain't gonna lie. But with all the gifts I gave out this past Christmas,
you are for sure. Uncle. You earned that.
Nah,
I ain't.
You gotta embrace the Unc era.
You got to, right?
You have to.
You earned it.
Is $100 like what you give all the little kids in the family? I'm doing too much.
No, you the man for that right now.
Yeah.
Like
y'all
they're gonna remember you forever.
How many? How many of them?
A lot.
What's the age range?
From about 4 through 20.
Nah, I'm not giving no 4-year-old $100.
4 to 20?
Yeah, 4 to 20.
You give a 4-year-old $100?
What I'm gonna give him? I don't know. I give it to the mom and say, "Yo, you
cookies."
Yeah.
Nah, if you gave it to the mom, you gave it to the mom.
Try a Lego set. Oshkosh Bagosh pajamas for a 4-year-old.
Oh yeah, they still use toys.
Yeah, something like that.
Remote control car.
Yeah,
forgot about
pack
that.
of Sour Patch, maybe 100 cash.
Shoot, let me get 100. Balling, right?
Nah.
Ball till we fall, right?
Nah, see, don't you? They listen. You better stop.
Yeah, that's him.
No, stop.
Where they can find you at?
Huh? At Ball till we fall.
Yeah.
Yo, stop before they come knocking at my door, man.
You're right.
They come knocking at my door. I'm gonna send them to y'all.
We send them right back.
All right, cool. Speaking of money, price hikes.
Yep.
Netflix has increased its price again, folks.
Yeah. Not again.
This is the standard version. It's going to $17.99. This will be quick. This will be quick. This will be quick.
Because y'all got no choice, no way. It's not much to unpack here.
It's not much to unpack here.
Pay it or you won't have Netflix.
Right. Now, I think I've told you guys that I have every single streaming service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to you, man.
Yep.
I try to be that guy. I try to be the entertainment friend in the group.
Yeah. Thank you for the logins.
Got you.
Thank you for the logins.
I got you. However, when you're looking at a snapshot of your bills and everything you're paying each month, that be the thing. When you spend money in a moment, feel like nothing.
Yeah. And you got it for a month. You don't got to worry about it again. It's almost like out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. You're not thinking about it.
Nah.
Then you do some actual calculations.
Yeah, and they keep coming back for that money.
You're like, damn, how many times motherfucker charge me?
Yeah.
So I have, let's count.
Come on.
Paramount,
Yep.
HBO Max, Netflix, Hulu, Disney,
You said Max?
Amazon,
yeah.
I didn't say
Video.
Peacock. I'm at 8 right now.
You got 8.
Peacock.
Is there anything left?
Is there anything left? Shit.
You what's the YouTube thing?
YouTube TV.
You got that?
No, but I have YouTube Premium, so I guess that counts.
Yeah.
I'm at 9 subscription services right now,
Golly.
which is crazy. Well, I like to watch a lot of shit.
Oh, you forgot one.
What y'all forget?
OnlyFans.
Q, I don't got OnlyFans. I don't got OnlyFans. You trying to get me?
Come on, P.
I'm not paying to see no.
You don't have to lie.
See, that's where I get stingy at.
It's just us.
Oh, that's what you get.
Yeah, right there.
Right
Porn
there.
is free.
Yeah,
it's true.
Porn is free. That's the problem with you niggas. Y'all be too freaked out. Y'all be wanting to
Y'all be too freaked out.
That's the problem. Y'all be following these young ladies. Y'all want to see what
they want to see. What they want to see.
Not me. I could follow this young lady and see what she looked like with a turtleneck on. Okay, I don't need to see what she looked like under this. I'm cool. Porn is free. You niggas are some freaky frogs with salute. I don't even judge nobody. That's the one subscription service I don't have. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
Word, but yeah,
you're at about 9.
I'm at about 9, so it's making me think about Netflix and if I should cut
Apple
down
Music.
Oh my God, Apple.
I'm gonna tell you guys where you're going wrong with the Netflix, right?
Yeah.
What's
This
up?
is what
Tidal.
You got Tidal?
Fuck yeah, I got Tidal.
We got everything.
You said Apple Music?
I got both.
We got both.
You know, I like to keep up with all the DSPs for the new music drops on Fridays.
You pay for
Spotify? No, I got the free version of Spotify. That shit don't even let me pick a song.
They just be like, here you go.
That shit just shuffles.
Yeah. You want free, right?
Yeah, you want free, right? Take this.
Limited versions.
Limited versions. How are we feeling, man? Are you guys gonna cut back? Is $17.99 too much when you think about everything else you pay for?
So listen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
No, I just said there has to be a cheaper option. Because I just got Netflix. I was fighting them for so long. I was sharing with my mom, and then they start doing the "Are you traveling?"
Oh my God!
Update your household.
The worst.
And I'm just like, it got to a point I couldn't even turn on the TV and watch what I wanted to watch, and I just gave in. But there has to be. I'll watch more ads. Like, what's the lowest price point? Because I can't do $17.
I can't do ads like that. Too many is a lot.
I got time. I go right on my phone, right on IG to that little Kmart ad. Go away. Click. Be right back. Yeah.
Nah, I don't think I have enough patience for that, especially if it's a fire episode.
Or
a movie.
Trying to get through it.
I deal with a lot of ads on Hulu. And most of them I can't even most of them I can't skip.
Yeah.
But what I meant by you guys are going wrong with the Netflix thing.
Right.
See me, you got to be like me. You got to be more like
What does P do?
You got to be more like me.
Talk to me.
So I think there's a $24 version of Netflix that's like better quality.
Okay, yeah, with the resolution things of that nature.
That's what I pay for. So when it goes up, I don't feel it because I'm already paying $24.
What?
Money.
Yo, you are
man is talking from
you gotta be numb.
Money.
You got to be numb to certain like payment like stuff.
Pierre, you speaking from wealth right now.
Yeah.
So you go right to the most expensive one. You go right to the top.
They offered
Right to
it.
the top.
I think I
You know
needed
what,
it,
though?
and I bought it.
That's some psychological breakdown right there.
I'm telling you.
This nigga is tricking himself.
I never feel it.
Never.
I never feel it.
But then what if they increase the highest plan?
If they increase it, if the incentive isn't, we're gonna give this to you in 40, not 40, in like 8K resolution.
Yeah.
I'll go back down to whatever y'all are paying.
Oh, wow.
Now I'm getting it cheaper.
Wow.
What?
I'm telling you, you got to think about
That's
something.
peasants down here.
You got to think about something.
Low quality.
And when it goes
720 HP.
Yeah, I got the 720p.
When the 720 goes to the 24, I was already paying that anyway.
Money.
I'm telling you, you gotta be smart with how you spending your money.
It's hard to really be upset about all of these things because when you actually think about these streaming services and what you get, like Netflix right now, I think they feeling all bold because they've introduced the live TV. Right? They've introduced the streaming on WWE, NFL, things of that nature. So they probably looking around the office like, so we give you all these movie titles.
Yep.
We give you all these new shows where we got budgets and film, all this money getting paid and shit.
All of a sudden feeling empowered.
What?
And
now we got fucking Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio fighting for y'all niggas.
I'll be watching.
Y'all gonna pay.
And Netflix is about to have a whole compound in Jersey.
In Jersey, yeah, I heard about that.
So
price gonna go up again.
Get ready. Get ready.
I mean,
get ready.
When you do the math, though, it's still cheaper than paying for traditional cable, though.
That's the thing about it.
Like,
not when you combine everything.
As hell.
Definitely not when you combine everything.
Yeah.
Like for me, I keep going back to Hulu. So I have Hulu. Alex is I'm not gonna say that.
Peacock, it's all right.
I got Alex's
Peacock
service.
Look, he can't say Peacock. Look,
I got Netflix. I got pretty much everything. Max, Prime.
Yeah.
For me, the only reason why I bought the expensive version of Hulu is because I watched this show called The Secrets of Skinwalker's Ranch.
Oh, that sounds like some freak shit.
It only had like limited episodes, but if you bought wait, what?
Oh, my fault. No, it had limited episodes.
He put some freaky shit on.
It had limited episodes.
I don't know why.
Oh,
it's I could explain it. It's basically it's a not a mystery, but they use scientific method. Sorry, they use the scientific method to figure out this whole alien stuff.
NCIS.
Kind of, sort of, but it's real.
Okay.
They use the scientific
it's real
method.
Though.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's dope.
It's crazy over there, but the Secrets of Skinwalker's Ranch. So they only introduced, certain episodes for the standard version.
Yeah,
but I was so hooked that they capped it at like midway through one of the seasons. So I'm like, nah, let me pay that $74 or something a month.
Yeah, to
get the whole thing. So yeah, that's the reason why I got it. And Breaking Bad was the reason why I bought Netflix.
Damn. So a show motivated you to do that?
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to keep you guys abreast.
Matter of fact, Power got me to invest into, I think it was Prime.
I ain't going to lie. You want to know my first time watching Power?
What was that?
I was on a 2-man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
With my dog, Steph.
Yeah. Shout out to Steph.
Yo, shout out to my boy, Steph, man. He like, yo, pull up with the whoop. We pull up. We in the room.
You're a freak.
But I ain't, it wasn't no freaking off. I promise, yo. It wasn't no freaking off. I promise. Everybody close stayed on.
Pull up in the room, mad baby oil.
No. Everybody's close stayed on. Everybody had the respective corner.
They got a lot of us.
Everything was safe. I promise. I didn't get engaged into any sexual activity that day.
Let me find out, Just.
I did. No.
Let me find out.
No, see, now I'm incriminating. No. It was safe. However, at the time, they were just like, oh, we're watching Power. I was like, okay, cool. That shit stuck with me because some baddies told me. Anyway, I was a young nigga when that happened. And I want to talk about the young niggas now. Let's go to...
Good transition.
Let's go to the wild thought of the day.
Wild thought of the day, y'all.
Wild thought of the day, y'all.
Wild thought of the day. It's the YNs, yo.
New term, huh?
New term. That's how I know it's just getting too young and too wild for me because it's not even just regular young niggas. It's the YNs. Yeah. But wild thought of the day is, are the YNs really just out here wilding too much? Like,
are they that bad? Yeah.
They're their own genre of, like, when I see a group of YNs, I go on the opposite side of the street. That's how I know I've officially entered my unk era, because I want no issues. Like,
especially you live in the city.
I got nothing.
Yo, QBC in the ski mask.
What?
And walked to the other
side.
See
the shiesty? Yeah. The Carhartt vest?
You know the one.
Yeah.
Nah, the Carhartts,
yeah.
Nike Tech on.
I want no problem.
ACGs.
Yeah. 17, 18 with nothing to lose.
Yeah. Because you know what? This is a good question.
Yeah.
Because are the YNs really that bad, or is it just their turn? Right? Like when we were young niggas.
Nah, we were never that bad.
Were we this bad? What makes
so.
this generation of YNs so bad? What is it?
There's no, it seems like there's no, or not, it comes across as there's no respect.
Yeah.
Got you. That's
like
a good point.
There's no foundation of like, you know what? I'm not going to do this because there's too much respect over here. I have too much respect for this person to do. Like it's so,
and just
no
to
holds barred.
Add on to that, they're getting celebrated for the lack of respect. It's like the more you crash out, the more it's like
more come with it.
Yeah, like you just get celebrated more. So it's just like the more you disrespect somebody or the more you just do some off the wall shit, it's like you the hottest YN.
I'll give you an example, right?
Right.
So out of college, I was a track coach.
Damn, this nigga did it all.
And NCAA compliance officer in the same school, right?
Wow.
What the hell?
So that's basically like showing the kids what to do because everything works on a sliding scale.
Right.
So if you got good grades, you don't need to really get as high as an ACT or SAT scores to play Division 1, 2, or 3 sports.
Gotcha. Oh, so you was a sports agent.
Pretty much. Not really, but pretty much.
Work for ballers.
But also, again, I was a substitute teacher in the same school.
Right.
So, you know, I made sure, like, I know how to gain kids' respect.
Yeah.
You can't come off initially, ha, 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 buddy, 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 because you can't go anywhere else after that.
Yeah.
And they don't really respect you, from what I realized as much. So one day I'm in the class, everyone, like, was cool, and they respected me. I felt their respect.
Yeah.
Until one day.
That one YN.
That one.
And you was a substitute teacher. You know how they used to do subs.
Bro,
Yeah.
and thank you. And I wasn't the one. Still not the one.
Still not the one.
Yeah, they should have known about the pectoral muscles.
I'm the right and the wrong one at the same time.
Both, you both.
Both at the same time.
On this day, though, I was confused. So, kid was acting up. So I'm like, in a regular tone, I was like, look, next time I'm going to have you go to, I'm not going to say his name, I'm going to have you go to his office. He calmed down a little bit. He was still acting up.
Still.
Cool. You know, I assumed that would happen.
Yeah.
Third time, I was like, all right, listen, yo, get up, go.
Yo.
Just like that. Yo, get up, go. Bro, I was stuck.
What you mean?
His response to me, I didn't have, like, there was no, my synapses weren't firing off.
Brain wasn't working.
It wasn't working. I had no rebuttal to what he said to me.
He
next.
opened the Frank stand on you?
Nah.
I thought he threw a Frank too.
Some Sabrettes.
Nah. At that point, like, I wouldn't know what I would do, but I was just like, all right, yo, bro, you got to get out. But I said, look, yo, you got to get out. He says, no.
Hard no?
Like, no, hard no.
How old is he? Do you remember the
This
grade?
is high school. He was probably junior at least.
Oh, so you probably maybe about 16, 17?
Yeah. He said no. I looked at him
Yeah,
like,
I ain't give a fuck at 17.
Damn, like, how do I?
What you gonna do if I say no?
I'm about to leave.
I had no like thing about this.
Because you come from a Haitian household that respects their elders.
Yeah.
And if somebody says yes or no, you're going to follow.
It's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even culturally aside, yo, if as an adult, if I tell you bounce, leave. Like ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
But he said no, so I was like, damn. All right, let me go.
Him.
Let me go closer to him just to make sure. Again, it was all boys school, so testosterone out the wazoo, right?
Yeah.
So I go close to him. I'm like, look, you got to leave. He still said no. Bro, you got an adult right there.
Nah, that was the king of the YNs.
Yeah. Pierre can't believe a kid
believe
said
it.
no
like,
to an adult.
I was like, damn, this is different, bro.
That's what they know.
So
said you wouldn't believe what he told me.
What'd he say, Pierre?
No.
I thought he threw a frame.
Yeah. I thought he invited you to Nathan's.
Nah, so I called the main office. I was like, yo, come get him.
Call for backup.
Call for backup.
No, you got to.
Because I can't do it. I'm not gonna beat up a kid.
Nah, you can't. You can't. You did the right thing.
Go to jail over that. Yeah.
Nah, OG. But yeah.
Damn.
YNs,
son.
The YNs.
I think for me, what makes them so different from us, we would still use our fists to fight.
Oh no, they trying to put you in the dirt.
They trying to put you 6 feet under. Now, I'm not saying that there weren't guns prevalent when we was coming up and we was the YNs. They was. Yeah. But at this rate, at this level, nah, man, there would be a certain cap.
Listen,
like you would be 10, 11 years old and still want to use your fists and fight. It's 10, 11, 13-year-olds with guns with switches on them now.
Yeah. When I was growing up, there weren't no guns. So
right. It was just hands.
It was just where y'all was growing up.
Shit. Damn.
My fault.
Listen.
You gonna put me through that trauma again, huh? You gonna put Q through that trauma again.
Y'all said it.
Word?
Y'all said it.
Well, yeah. Well, even back then, it was more fist fighting.
For sure. Yeah.
So if anyone is confused as to...
I got into a lot of scuffles.
As to why the YNs have been magnified, me per se, I think that's a big, big reason why we would still use our hands to fight. Yeah, people were still getting jumped.
Yeah.
When the last time a nigga been jumped?
You don't even hear about that no more.
I got jumped.
Come on.
In 2005.
Oh, decades ago. You hear that?
Yeah.
Come on,
20
man.
years ago.
And
20 years ago.
I wasn't even in the hood. I was not in the hood.
You wasn't. And you still got jumped. They're not jumping nobody no more.
I was in an affluent neighborhood and I got jumped.
And
I got jumped by affluence.
And they still pieced them up.
Matter of fact, I got jumped by young, affluent YNs that were not black.
Oh,
wow.
Shit. Back in 05.
Yeah.
See, again, because the YNs back then was fist fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know where these 10-year-olds finding these switches with guns.
I don't know.
These guns with switches. I'm sorry.
Yeah. These switches with guns.
You see, I'm getting scared thinking about it.
You don't know what they switched.
I don't know what they switched over to.
Nah, facts.
Shit is really getting crazy out here,
It's
man.
wild.
They got the YBs too, but y'all do the math.
Y'all do the
I ain't going.
You don't want to touch the YBs?
Yeah, I don't want to touch the YBs.
Nah, we leave them alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on that, man.
Yeah.
Listen, we have reached the part of this episode's final thought of the day.
Yep.
All right, Rihanna.
Okay.
It has been said that Rihanna is slated to put out new music around the Smurf movie that is releasing this summer.
Okay.
Ooh.
Cool.
Album coming?
Let's see. That's what I wanted to get to.
She's done soundtracks before for movies.
She has.
Black Panther?
We saw her did the Black Panther one. Yeah, right.
She didn't put out an album for that. Right?
Lift me up.
He getting his shit off today.
Hold me down.
You hear the vibrato?
He definitely was in the choir.
I was.
I know.
I was. I was a quiet boy for real.
Soprano out. So you were a tenor.
That's how I stayed out the way.
Okay.
Or when my mom realized that I need to be preoccupied with something.
Sing.
Yeah, she go sing, nigga.
Go sing, nigga.
Go sing, nigga. Go sing your ass up. You like to do everything you doing. Go sing.
Go
nigga.
sing. Yeah.
Fuck.
What were you doing?
Singing. I was in a church choir. You're right. I was a tenor. Yeah. Anyway, I brought up Rihanna though because we all know. I think we mentioned her in this episod.
Yeah.
If not the one before. Yeah. But she hasn't put out music in a long time.
It's been a minute.
Again, we heard her on the Black Panthers soundtrack. Yep. That was cool. Personally, I hated that song.
Yeah, it was too low.
I think it was the build up around it. Like, we're getting a new Rihanna song. And it's just like, wait.
Yeah.
Not
and then we get the most solemn Rihanna song of all time.
No bop.
I know it was centered around the death of T'Challa. So the song wasn't supposed to be, and I'm happy. I know it wasn't about to be a happy bop.
That's what we've been
warning at least, right?
Island Rihanna.
Yeah, Island Rihanna, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know if, now that I think about it, the Smurf music will probably be on par with the movie.
Yeah.
But my final thought of the day is, are we still anticipating Rihanna music?
What you think, P?
Aside from the Smurf stuff, just her personal music.
Yeah, so, if I'm Rihanna and I found, I have the success that I had the success that I had in music. And now I found something else that is more attuned to my creativity and I'm getting the bag. Who needs music? I don't have to put out a full track. Maybe I could dip and dabble here and there. Mm-hmm. But I think of her almost like, dang, I can't even say this person because we don't know really what matter of fact, Eve.
Well, we know what happened with Eve, right? Q, tell him.
Tell him.
Tell him she was a rich billionaire.
Yeah, she went over.
You see the theme.
She went to London town.
You see the theme.
Yeah.
You see the theme.
Yeah.
And I've seen Eve now do a little bit of press conferences and she taps into doing some shows for her old music. But listen, if you find something else more fulfilling, then unfortunately, even if you are very talented and you can give great music and your artistry in that music form, and people would welcome it, I think that'd be fire. But sometimes you can't really disturb people's peace if they're at home if they're at peace with their medium
and the decisions.
Yeah, true.
What you think, Q?
I'm not really anticipating new Rihanna music just because I feel like we got pump fake so much that if she brings it, great. If she doesn't, that's fine too. I mean, I think she's still at the top of the top, just off Fenty alone.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of already disassociated her from music. Whether we realize it or not, she's still a household name, but it's not even for music anymore.
Yeah.
It's literally just off Fenty. And she's killing it.
Yeah.
And if you're getting 20, 30 times more money than you did making music, and it's probably more rigorous for her to make music more stressful, especially with all this time that we had without new Rihanna music. When you come back, you got to come back with
have to catch
absolute
up with the times.
Slaps. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's always that pressure of oh, this don't sound like the old Rihanna, or this album ain't really it. So,
and you got to do, if you do drop an album, you got to do a tour. You got to really work the songs,
press runs, videos.
Not saying she's old, but all that she has going on in her life right now, I could see if that's not something.
She got 2 young children. She has a family.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to do that if I'm in her position, and I'm in $1 billion up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Probably. Probably not. But
you know what? I would argue that she's at a stage in her career, where a tour would behoove her.
I think it'd be great.
Right? All of the extra stuff would be dope.
Yeah.
But I don't think she needs to do it.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. And maybe I don't know shit. Let's just start with that.
Yeah, that's always
she knows way more than me when it comes to this music shit.
Yeah.
She's successful. She has way more money than me. But I guess when I think of the person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can speak to myself, I would still want to feel some sort of motivation with something that I was so successful in.
Yep.
I could definitely see if it faded. Or if it went away, though. I'm not about to say and lie to you for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But if I'm her, so much has transpired since your last project. You're a mother.
totally different
world. You're essentially she's a wife. Are they married? I'm not sure, but they're together.
Might as well be.
You have a partner now,
right?
Yeah.
So many things have transpired, and I would love just to see how you did it in your own way. It's only because I'm just a fan.
I will say I've seen Rihanna in person.
Right.
She actually waved to my camera. We share the same birthday.
Oh, you hype.
She's amazing in person, bro.
Is she? How's she smell?
I wasn't I was close. But
yeah, she ain't let you get that close.
Yeah.
Back up, man.
And I got too much respect for ASAP to even,
to even smell her. She was close enough.
I love
you to smell her.
But yeah, ask Reggie. Reggie's interviewed her.
Yes, Reggie has. Shout out to Reggie.
She is phenomenal, bro.
Facts.
She's
dope.
So if she would want to grace us, with more music and more of her medium than that vein,
we'll allow it.
I am welcome. I'd welcome it.
We'll allow it.
And I think the rest of the world would too.
No, she's always welcome to do it. I'm just not like pressed for it. Like it's not even. I want to be surprised one day. I hope she does that too.
Yeah, surprise.
No announcement, no nothing. Yo, new Rihanna
cold
album.
drop.
She doesn't need no announcement.
She'll break the internet
for sure. Yeah. With like how Beyonce has done a surprise albums and things.
Especially for her, just 14 tracks.
Yeah, it don't gotta be that much. 12 to 14.
Yep.
In and out.
Who would you want to see as a feature?
That's a good question, Pierre.
With something that if she drops an album soon, or just in general,
ASAP Rocky can't get on the album.
He's gonna have to.
Yeah, he's definitely.
That's by default, right?
Yeah. I think you got to put him on.
That's like J and B.
That'd be. I would love to see a song with her, SZA, and Beyonce.
That's a big three.
Wow.
Like a real smoker from some
real heat rock.
Some real heat rock from people who are just undeniable.
Damn. Yeah, real smokers.
I would love to see that.
SZA on anything is out of here.
SZA because she's the current one.
Yeah,
not
current. Recency bias aside, just her voice.
She's amazing.
Her selection, her tonality.
I'm just saying in terms of the songstresses now.
Yeah,
right? She's like 1A right
she's
now.
Right there.
Yeah,
she's definitely right there.
Then you blend her with some legends and Rihanna and Beyonce, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
Who else?
That'd be tough.
Because you thought just female. What about male?
Future. Her and Future always make good records. I love R&B Future.
Yeah.
And I would love to see them work together.
I guess I'll be the one to say it.
Say it.
Drake.
That's not happening.
Yeah, that's never happened.
That's why I want it.
Oh, I see.
That's why I want it.
What it would sound like.
Probably never happening again. And if you look at their track record of what they already made together, they haven't missed.
It's over.
Yeah. I know it's not happening.
I don't know how to talk to you.
It just make you late. Do that shit right there.
Yeah. I forgot that was her and Drake. Yeah, some slaps. Work. Yeah, that's a given. Yeah. That's a given. Yeah. Work, that's really party, but sleep.
Yeah, it was party. I was going to say, her and party. Her and Weeknd. We spoke about Weeknd.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah. I would love to hear what that sounded like.
That would boom.
That would sound very expensive.
Yeah.
For sure. Any one of these niggas we mentioned for
real. It's going to sound really expensive.
Spent the bill on the album.
It's going to be a bag. Yeah. No bullshit. All right, well, y'all leave it in the comments if you guys are anticipating or not anticipating. And please, leave your comments for everything else we spoke about as always.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Before we get out of here, we're going to close on our cliffhanger. P.
Yeah.
Close us out with the acne stuff that you were talking about.
Yeah, so, dang, we would have to
That's all right.
This is a crazy cliffhanger.
That's all right. Good. That's even better.
Dang, I didn't even think I had a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Even better. You got it.
You got it.
Just
start off the story.
Yeah, just start it off and we'll leave.
Yeah. Once upon a time.
Yes.
When I was a YN.
Yes.
Never a YN.
And my skin.
I was always tame, except for that 1 year. But anyway. Up until 10th grade, I had perfect skin.
Really?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Puberty just came and fucked it all up.
All right, we'll talk next time.
Yeah,
this has been We Have More Thoughts with myself, Pierre Q.
Yeah.
Keep it posted, y'all, every Wednesday. Don't forget Apple, Spotify, and YouTube as always. Peace.
See you guys.